So, while going through my music, I've discovered a common through line with a lot of old 1920s and around that era is people talking about going to Cuba, or songs about going to Cuba. And not just, once or twice, but quite often. It seemed like it was a big thing that people were doing. And I got curious as to why that was. And it wasn't like every 6 months that they would go. I mean, sometimes, if you were down south, you lived down close around that southern Florida, the Delta and whatnot, you were going about once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, like it was a grocery store kind of thing. Once every 6 months? Nah, not for us. We're not no northerners. We live down south. Once a month? Yeah, commoner. Get out of here. Idle Tuesday? It's a little bit too idle. Let's go to Cuba. I asked my buddies over at the Library of Congress, and one of them gave me an answer, and it was so simple, and it blew my mind how simple it was. The bone dry was occurring. The prohibition. Everybody was hating on this Christian nationalist, everybody's got to be sober all the time. People weren't having that. They weren't cool with that. So they were going to Cuba, and musicians were talking about their time over there. And here's just one of those songs. This is one that was Doc Boggs. This is where I learned it from. Well, if I'm going to Cuba, I'll cross the waters over. If I'm going to Cuba, you may never see me no more. If I go to Cuba, I'll cross the waters wide. If I'm going to Cuba, I may marry another bride. Well, the train's almost finished, the cars are on the tracks, but if I'm going to Cuba, I may never come back. The engineer blows a whistle, the fireman rings a bell, the brakeman's all those levers, and the lineman's drunk as hell. Time. If I'm going to Cuba, I'll cross the waters over. And if I'm going to Cuba, I may never come back no more. If I'm going to Cuba, I'll cross the waters wide. If I'm going to Cuba, may marry me another bride.